I need functional space. I also really like my stuff, but I can't function in clutter. But I don't want to pick it up for 4 people, especially in life's busy seasons. How on earth can you keep up with all the endless to-dos? Laundry is never ending, food always has to be cooked, dishes constantly need done, floors are covered in dirt, lint, and rocks that seem to be sent directly from Satan. How does anyone keep up with basic housekeeping, especially as a wife, a mother, ministry leader, and entrepreneur? This week, we are going to be talking about how to keep up with housework. Just some real quick practicals. There's 3 things that I try to do every week. Do you miss having time for Jesus and yourself, but you're drowning in the responsibilities of motherhood? If so, you're in the right place. Hi, I'm Cheryl, wife, girl mom, and Jesus follower. I learned the not-so-secret ways to become the mom my girls needed by prioritizing Jesus back into my mom life and reclaiming my identity in Christ. If you're ready to build faith while washing dishes, rediscover your identity, and love yourself like your babies do, grab your earbuds and lock that bathroom door for a minute alone. It's time for Mom. When I was a kid, I had a path to my bed. The floor was covered in toys. I had toys covering my bed. The only thing that I had that was anywhere remotely close to organized was my books, because my books were my favorite thing. I loved my books. I read books every day. But as I grew, I came to value not having the floor covered with things. I started cleaning a lot more and organizing. And I ended up actually keeping house for my parents while they worked. I kept things organized and clean, and I just loved that. I continued that habit when I got married. I would vacuum like 3 times a week, and I would clean, and then I would do a lot of useless things and completely waste my time for the rest of the day. But now, as a mom, with 2 kids and a husband and myself and laundry, it is so much harder to keep up with housework. It's easy to let it get away from myself. But there are 3 things that I have found that really help keep up with all the housework, because you need a peaceful space. At least I do. Maybe you don't, but if you do, keep listening. The first thing that you can do and should do is get your family involved. You shouldn't have to do it all by yourself, and you're not doing your kids any favors if you do everything for them. Stop. Stop handicapping your children. I know it's easier to just do it. I have the same struggle at work with ministry. It is so much easier to just do things myself, but I'm not doing myself any favors, and I'm handicapping those around me. So please stop doing everything for your kids. Their stuff is only going to get bigger. And if you don't train them how to put things away, fold their laundry, do their laundry, dishes, and even cooking, you're handicapping your kids in a not good way. This is not a golf handicap. You're not making them more successful in life. You're actually making life harder for them. Give them responsibilities and consequences if you do have to do it for them. Take advantage of the joy they have in cleaning while they're little. My kids love mopping the floor, so you know what? I let them go and mop the floor to their heart's content whenever they want to, because it brings them joy and it takes one thing off my plate. Should you have your kids do age-appropriate things? Why, yes, of course. But I would also challenge you. Are your kids really that incapable? There is a lady that I listen to, and her name is Chelsea Joe, and she has a podcast called Systemize Your Life, and her rule of thumb is to let her kids do things 2 years before she thinks they are really capable, because kids play us like fiddles. They manipulate us. They are way more capable than we let them be, because they know it's easier for mom to just do it for them and for us. So I would urge you to challenge yourself and actually try to train your kids how to do some things. They will surprise you. If you don't believe me, if they really want to go somewhere, a 2-year-old can put on socks really fast compared to when they don't want to go somewhere. They're capable. They just need your help learning and remembering that they're capable and learning those habits of doing things. And remember, it is super okay to blackmail your kids. If they want to watch a movie or do something that is a privilege, use that to your advantage. Give them a task to complete before they get that privilege. Like, hey, you can totally do that, but you have to clean up all your toys first. And it is also okay to ask your husband to do things, but remember that he's not going to do them on your timeline because he doesn't see what you see, and you don't see what he sees. That's why it's usually good teamwork. The second thing that I do is to just take care of things when I see it. It doesn't take long. It always seems like it does until I stop and do it. And then it's like, oh, that took like 5 minutes, maybe. It's easy to look at a cluttered counter or that giant pile of clean laundry that always seems to be in the bedroom and go, you know what, I'll get to it later. But will you? Will I? Does later ever come? For me, later comes about a week later when I need underwear because I am out. One of the things that I absolutely hate is cleaning the bathroom. I hate it so much. But when I just stop and remember that cleaning the sink and the toilet combined might take 5 minutes out of my day, and then I do it, I clean it, I am so much happier in that space. Plus, if I ever get the stomach bug, I want a clean toilet to kneel before that doesn't smell like it did before I cleaned it. The third thing that I do is declutter regularly. I keep designated boxes, totes, bags for items that I need to get rid of. Because if you don't, they will vanish like your children's socks in the dryer. I have a designated hamper in my kids' bedroom for clothes that they've grown out of so I can wash them and pass them on. When I have things in the house that need to be gotten rid of and I don't need to go grocery shopping, I take those things to my car because the next time I go into town, I can rehome them. Paper. Oh, papers. They are everywhere. I have a space to keep my papers, and I go through my papers when that space gets full. This isn't a great plan, but it's what I do. The papers also include pictures, paintings, vet records, car insurance, just everything. And like I said, I go through it every time it gets full, but I also go through it at tax season because there's things that I keep before tax season that I don't need to keep after tax season. Our bank has a shred day a few times a year, and you probably have one in your area. Throw what you can throw away and shred what you can shred, or save it so you can shred it. Your home is what you make it. So what do you want your home to be? Do you want your home to run and function even when you're not there? Do you want it to be a peaceful space? Do you want it to be a space where you guys come together as a family and do the housework as a family? Put on funky music and dance while you vacuum. Do what you need to do, but what do you want your home to be? Do you want it to be chaos and disorganized and overwhelmed? Or do you want it to be a peaceful space where you have time to connect with your family because you don't have to clean all the time? So just as a recap, the 3 things that I do: get your family involved. Stop and do the thing. Don't wait. And declutter whenever you see something that you know you want to get rid of. So what do you plan on doing? What do you already do? Help a mom out and pop it into our free Facebook group. Go to bit.ly/Time for Mom community and leave a comment, and I'll leave that link in the show notes. And also, you should check out the show notes because I'm going to link 3 of my favorite cleaning podcasts. There are so many out there, and if you have one that you love, please share it on the Facebook group. Let's help a mother and make this momming thing a little easier by sharing our secrets. Until next week, Mama, may the clutter not envelop your family. May you find peace in the laundry, and may your kids not fight back. Bye. Hey, beautiful. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If so, would you take 30 seconds to share this with a mom who is wading through those mounds of laundry and dishes and wishing for just a little me time? Also, please leave a quick review for the show on Apple Podcasts. It makes my day to know this podcast has helped you. Well, it's time for me to wash more dishes and cook more food. I'll meet you next Wednesday for another episode. Until then, may the God of grace fill you with his peace.